Hello, everybody. I'm Bill Russell, President of Lake Norman Chamber of Commerce, and this is our first Around the Lake as we spotlight businesses that are members of the Lake Norman Chamber of Commerce, our business spotlight of the week. And we have Jonathan Wilson and with Cardinal Point Inspections, and we also have DJ Rodrigues, and he's with My Place. Let's start with DJ. DJ, tell me a little bit about what My Place Hotels is. I remember your groundbreaking, and you guys you've been up and running, I think, for a while now. But what is My Place and what distinguishes it from another hotel, another property?
So My Place is doesn't fall under any umbrella. It stands alone. We are a extended stay property. So what we stand out is that we have a full kitchenette inside the rooms. We have less of an overhead, so to speak, as far as food and beverage offerings and stuff. So it allows us to be a little bit more competitive with our rates. And yeah, again, it's extended stay. We have a full laundry facility on property. We have grills on the outside for usage. We have a lounge that can hold 26 people that also has all AV, so it can be used for small meetings, stuff like that.
And you just kind of explained what that was going to be my next question, really, what is an extended stay, but it is geared for the person that is looking maybe at staying a week or longer. What are some of the clients that there are on the Huntersville property? How long do you see some of those clients staying?
So we offer obviously nightly rates as long as with weekly rates and also monthly rates. A lot of what I see is so to say, our traveling nurses with no bond. They stay anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks at a time, go home for a week, and then come back. We have, some construction companies. Again, they're here for Monday through Friday, and they are going home on the weekends. So yeah, we cater to people that are going to be in the area a little bit longer than, so to speak, a one-night stay.
Well, Jonathan Wilson is with Cardinal Point Home Inspections, kind of a new member of our Chamber of Commerce. Jonathan, tell me a little bit about, again, almost like I'd asked DJ, what distinguishes your particular business from, say, other home inspections?
We're more quality over quantity. I try not to book too many inspections in a day just to try to get it done. So I want to make sure I'm pretty thorough. Customer service, in today's market, you can't afford to lose any customers over poor service. So that's a big thing for me. I like talking and catching up and doing follow-ups with realtors and things like that. That work close together with us. We're very thorough, easy to read reports, nothing too crazy, no handwritten or anything like that. Sometimes we have videos, just depending on how the client wants to receive it, if they want it on paper or if they just want it through their email. We're new, so we're definitely meeting a lot of new people, things like that, joining the chambers, giving back in the community like that. I've been around Lake Norman my whole life, so really just giving back and doing things that not many home inspectors are doing. Not many of them are in the chambers, so that's been pretty great, being the only home inspector so far.
Jonathan, I'm going to get into DJ's place, where they're located, but you're not really a physical location. What service area do you cover in Cardinal Points?
Within about 75 miles of Mooresville. So Charlotte, really most places around within about 75 miles. Sometimes we'll go to South Charlotte, but usually just within about 75 miles.
Do you work with any specific real estate firm or just anybody?
Allen Tate, that one's been a big one, and Remax. Those are the two big ones, but I like doing with the small firms and things like that because, then I don't have to worry about being their only inspector. I don't have nobody to compete with. Some of the bigger firms, it's trying to catch everybody and everybody be on the same page. So sometimes, there might be 3 or 4 different home inspectors within the same, agency because of how big they are.
Sure. DJ, tell me where My Place is located in Huntersville.
So we're right off exit 23 off of Statesville Road. We're right, so when you get off the interstate, depending which way you're coming, but you're going to come down to Old Statesville Road, you're going to make a left there, and we're about maybe a half a mile down Statesville Road.
DJ, I'm gonna pull up your website, and do I have that up? Do y'all see your website?
Yes, it is correct. Yeah.
I was looking at it, and it's very easy to navigate. If you're looking at booking a room night stay at your place or another. But we were talking about this. How many My Place hotels are there in North Carolina?
So in North Carolina, we are the only one. The closest one would be in South Carolina. There are a total of 64 My Places so far. The company established itself in 2011. So that means they've built about 6 properties per year. They're looking to open 12 new properties this year.
And I went, all I did was, where are you headed? Put in Huntersville, up comes your property, the dates that you're looking for. And of course you can book it right online. So it's very easy to use.
Yeah, and on here you see the corporate and groups. So whenever we book a corporate rate, and we give you your own corporate rate code, this is where you would put it in, and you'd be able to find your rate that's attached to your rate code. On the top there, you see our Stay Rewards, which is our rewards program. What's a little bit different about that is that whenever you've reached your quota of dollars versus your points, we do not necessarily, it could be a free stay, but what we do is we actually give you a prepaid Visa card back, and you can use that Visa card for whatever you would like to use it for, not necessarily with us, but just in your everyday life. We are an 84 room hotel, and again, we cater and we're trying to reach out to people that are in the working class that need an affordable place to stay that meets their their allowance through their companies.
And I also saw where you guys have a place for if somebody's looking for a position. Do you have openings there if somebody wanted to maybe start a career in hospitality?
Absolutely. Here at this particular hotel, we are partly owned, we are a franchise. My Place itself is based out of South Dakota, as well as our management company. At this time right now, I do have a few front desk positions available. But again, I think that, it's about finding the right people at the right place at the right time, and what works for them.
Sure. Absolutely. Jonathan, coming over to you, I've got your website up with Cardinal Point. Is there some things that you want to point out on your website?
I say one of the biggest things for us is resources. There's a few things on there that stand out, standards of practice, things that, we have to do, and things that we also don't have to do or don't look at. Because sometimes when you find clients, they think you're going to do certain things, and sometimes it's a little further than it's beyond the scope of a home inspector. But there's also other things on here for, EPA guides, things about decks and things like that. Decks are one of the, probably the most important things, because a lot of times, people do it real cheaply. Certain people, they try to put too much weight on a deck, or, they build it, incorrectly, really. And that's one of the biggest things probably on most of my reports. If the house has a deck, you find a lot of issues with. So I just found, putting resources on there for people to look at. I direct a lot of people to it through email, and they tend to use it a good bit.
And just like DJ's, it's very simple. You can schedule your own inspection right there on the website.
Yep. Yeah, you can add all your information in there. And like for realtors and stuff, they already have a drop down where if you type in their name, their information comes up instantly.
Mm-hmm. I think you told me that you're from Mooresville originally, aren't you, Jonathan?
Yep, born and raised.
What enticed you to go into home inspections?
Really just my own business. I bought my own house. The upstairs, I had an upstairs that was unfinished, just to save a little bit of money, do a little bit of drywall and things like that. I'm real, handy with my hands. So really I was talking to the state inspector, that actually, make sure every house is up to code whenever it gets done getting built. So he had a lot of good things to say. Seemed like he had a good life doing it. So, he had a lot of free time, and, you can do other things. I like to do multiple things. I'm not just a one-time person. So, I like home inspections. It's been great helping people, just making sure that, what they're buying, they know what they're buying, they're aware of it. To new business owners or potential home buyers up and coming. So it's a big thing. I mean, it's a big wsafety thing I like. Where I worked at before, I was part of the safety team. So just kind of brought it over to home inspections.
Right. DJ, moving over to you, your location is the only one in North Carolina. Why did My Place select Lake Norman for its first hotel property here?
Well, I can't speak for them. I can speak for myself, and I'm not a native from North Carolina. I've moved here about 3 years ago. I lived in Mooresville off of Lane Tree for a couple of years, but I think that this is a great place for travel, for business. It's right on the outskirts. You're not too far from Charlotte, and again, I think that Lake Norman area versus Huntersville versus Mooresville included. I think that the Lake Norman area is cohesive with everything that we're looking for. It's a rather large area to cover.
Yeah. Last question for both of you, and I'll start with you, DJ. What is it you think that the Lake Norman Chamber of Commerce can do to help your business continue to grow?
I mean, for this particular hotel, I think that you guys have Travis, who does a great job. Who we get many leads from you guys. I mean, just with today's economy and the way things are, I think it's about advertisement, getting being our right hand of getting us out there in this community for new members. I think that the after hours event that you guys do is a great opportunity for us to all get to mingle. Jonathan, if you ever have anybody that's from out of town and they need a room, please send them my way. But again, I think that ultimately that's what it's about. It's about making, getting those partnerships with each other and referring each other business. And I think that that's, a huge thing is, I work with a lot of realtor companies also. And so, I'm sure they have their own inspectors, but the thing is that, if someone comes in and they're buying a home, they can choose who they want to inspect their home, right? And so if I have Jonathan's card, and I'm referring him, and he's referring me, and we're doing that then we're keeping the business within, so to speak, our own family.
DJ was just talking about Travis and partnerships. He was alluding to Travis Dancy. Travis Dancy works for Visit Lake Norman, and Visit Lake Norman is an entity that the Lake Norman Chamber of Commerce helped form 20 years ago. They're a great partner of ours. They work specifically with our hospitality partners. So they work with the hotels, making sure you guys get the leads and the events. They bring in the amateur sports staying in the area, do a fantastic job with our hotels and with our restaurants. So Visit Lake Norman. If you have a particular hotel or dining need, I encourage you to go to visitlakenorman.org and see their website, because they've got a great website on where to go, what to do, where to stay, where to dine.
Yeah,
check that out. Same thing with you, Jonathan. What is one thing that you think we as a Lake Norman Chamber can do to help grow your business?
Hand out business cards, speak with realtors and brokers, new and upcoming home buyers, make sure they understand the importance of a home inspection and how it benefits you, because a home is investment. Speaking to like-minded people, give back, way to better the community, and you can't do it alone. So having the connections is very important to do everything together. Seems like you just get more things done like that. And also, like he said, being able to promote other businesses and, hand out business cards for other people and, push business their way if they need it. Because, we all talk to a lot of different people. So having, somebody on all sides to help you is pretty good.
Jonathan, you're a really new member of the Chamber of Commerce. However, you just a couple of weeks ago came to, I think, your first seminar. David was doing it, talking about the goal setting and once you've set your goals, how you reach those goals. Tell me about your first seminar experience and what did you get out of that?
Oh man, it was great. Being a new business owner also, you don't really think about all aspects of it. You don't think about the slow times, so being able to, take the hat off and give it to somebody else also is a big thing. Having people underneath of you able to do the job that, they're hired to do, but also relieves a lot of stress off yourself. There was a lot of different things that he did. And also even just writing your goals down, that makes a big difference. Actually scheduling things out. There's a lot of points that he hit that really went home for sure.
David Dowdy with Action Coach was our speaker, did a fantastic job. Very grateful, and it was good to have you there. My Place has been a member of the chamber for about a year. You guys opened up officially when?
September.
September of this past year?
Yep.
Well, it's good to have both of you involved in the Lake Norman Chamber of Commerce. I think you're both planning on going to our after hours event tonight. And I want to thank you for taking time to explain a little bit more about your business, and look forward to your involvement in the Lake Norman Chamber of Commerce.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank everybody for joining us around the lake. And again, Thank you for supporting the Chamber of Commerce, and thank you for being involved.